Hi, everybody. Welcome to Z1 Randomizer here on Twitch, and the time has arrived. It is the end of the Swiss rounds of the 2025 Z1R Winter Tournament, and we're into the bracket stages. This is a one of one win and go home match between Cfalcon on the left and Milo Minderbinder on the right. I am bbq.gov. We've got Crump doing tracking tonight, and Smilefires helping us out with setup, and I am thrilled to be joined in the booth by CD Improv. Hi, CD. How's it going?
Oh, pretty good, BBQ. Looking forward to some awesome Zelda. And man, we're starting in a really not great start screen, but we get to know what the coast item is really, really quickly. And we're having a better day than Sea Falcon will be tomorrow. How about you? How's your day going?
Well, pretty good for the most part. That's a tutor on the coast. That's not bad necessarily.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, root canals the day after playing for your tournament life. Well, that's not how I'd want to start my week, but
I,
you
I
know.
mean, root canals anytime bad? Hey, we get Dark Nuts on the overworld, so at least they won't be in the dungeons.
Yeah, the only time a root canal is good is if they're knocking you out. Well, getting a heart container early is also good. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, if you have to be awake for it, no, that's a hard pass.
Poor Jess Andy. I've been accidentally. There you go, Jess.
Yeah, we kind of knew where she was going with that pun, but it just never showed up.
Yep, looks like we got an 88 rupee key and a 200 and nearly max price blue ring hiding underneath the 4-star most. We've got two more irises on this side to see if our item is here or completely on the opposite side of the world.
Well, we're 0 for 2 so far, and there's that one is just a door repair, but find those early when you don't have any money.
Exactly. I mean, they can totally mug us when we don't have anything to give them. Milo Minderbinder is going to be the first one into the our most defined. It's a banana.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. If you don't have anything else, you might run into some 0 HP enemies like those tech types right there. And you can certainly stun things that are going to block your path in some choke point rooms. There's the banana for Sea Falcon.
Yeah, I would hope that maybe the blue guys rolled down, but it doesn't look like they did. So sadly, if you killed the Texite, you lost your first bomb chance. But we can up a reset the console or the emulator and get that back.
Here's our first bit of money, $6,
Oh,
and a
hey, sword.
sword.
Yeah, that's nice that it's all the way on this side of the world instead of in the far, like, left-hand bottom corner. So this is good. There's nothing worse than having to travel over an overworld full of nasty things shooting at you just to be able to find your sword.
Yeah, and that's one of those things when it happens to you that you're just thinking, "Oh, did my opponent get over here 10 minutes ago and
Oh,
is already like light years ahead of me?" But yeah, no, this is going to be something that our runners get within seconds of each other.
26 rupee bombs is slightly unfortunate, though, I have to say. That's
Ooh.
like all of our small secrets in one go.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything that's rolled down in the shops yet. That doesn't sound great.
Sea Falcon did not get the Sea Falcon did not unfortunately get that first bomb pack. Now Milo should be getting close to another global. Yeah, there you go, Milo. Good job.
Patience paid off there, and he's rewarded with level 2 up here in the Northeast.
Well, if it's not full of Wizrobes, then this is definitely something we want to find. We haven't seen Wizrobes and Lionels on the overworld, so there's a really good chance they're going to be in the dungeons. We got the floor heart container. Now, there is a chance that that's going to be our Coast Heart, since we've seen that 2 of our items on the overworld aren't the Coast Heart. And at the moment, it's full of nice, happy gels, which makes me want, like, jelly beans for Easter.
Easter is coming up, isn't it? My gosh, it's the end of
Kind of.
March already.
It's really late this year.
Is it? Is it like 2 weeks ago?
Crump our tracker is telling us that our medium secret is 29. Yeah, it's a couple of weeks later than normal because of leap year last year.
Oh,
Kind of
that's
just
right. Leap year
messing
always
everything up,
screws
I guess.
everything up, yeah.
Yeah. It's alright. Milo's doing a good job of standing in the exact space you need to not get shot by the statues while they are clearing this room. Good job, Milo. Yay, more bombs. Alright, now, unfortunately, the gels will have come back. Milo's not going to use, he's got most of them trapped, so he's not going to use up the bombs to kill them. And then a question from chat. How am I just learning standing there stops them from shooting? So here's the catch, though. You have to literally be standing in the direct center of that room. If you are off by even a little bit, the floor statues will still shoot at you. I only learned it when I started playing because one of the many veterans of the community popped up in my chat and told me about it, and holy cow, is that linear. That's Earthworm
Wow.
Jim.
Wow, that's a new one for me. I was not expecting. I thought we'd see something segmented. I did
Oh,
not think
no.
we'd see that big thing.
Hey, another bomb drop for Milo. Meanwhile, Cfalcon is going to go into vanilla level 1 and find level 4. But yeah, so Milo had to leave level 2 because we are key blocked out of level 2. The highest he could get was the room where you get the map is to the right, and that other room was a key door. So until we get more keys, we're not going back.
One way you get keys is from that $83 large secret that Milo just found up in the Northeast.
That's not enough. Oh, look, a Petra! Yay!
Great. Just what Falcon wanted to see in that
We don't
room.
have to clear this room yet until we get a compass that tells us it's the Triforce, and, you know, then we have to choose whether or not we care.
Yeah, but the good
You're like,
news is
maybe I don't need all 8, and we can just come back later.
it would be great too. And okay, we get a linear 2, and then we get this big block of a 4.
Yeah, but the funny part is you could almost see where, like, the tip of 2 could fit into 4. Like, that top really linear part, maybe we just flip it on its head, and that's where it kind of snaps in. We got the potions letter from Milo. This is a nice thing to find early in the game because, you know, sometimes you can just buy cheap potions to keep you from dying in some of these dungeons.
Absolutely. There's finally a bomb drop for Cfalcon. He has to be relieved with that. And what are we going to get here? Is there anything on the floor? More bombs. Okay, well, when it rains, it pours.
I absolutely love the suggestion in chat from Solzik saying that this is Jenga Tower on turn 3 for the map of level 4.
Yeah, no, that I can absolutely picture that. I'm thinking back to some old games of Jenga where that may be literally true.
And chat also was explaining why exactly Easter falls where Easter does, and it's really, really late. But it has a lot to do with a bunch of different things that I'm just gonna leave people to watch the Twitch spot to understand. But this is good. I like this. We're getting really creative answers as to what name that shape game, and we're getting the actual answer to how Easter is so late this year as Milo finds level 1 on the coast behind Bomb Wall.
And you're gonna do the nice little pirouette there to clear this. Does this push? Oh, Cfalcon, all that effort, and that block doesn't push.
Yeah, those are the troll rooms. They're oh. Look what we found in level 1! It's a shooting gallery! Yay!
And speaking of what you were just talking about, Milo was just a touch off to the right in between the two Beamo statues and got beamed, and that's what prompted him to up A.
Yeah, it's one of those you have to be spot on or the game is gonna make you pay for it. Though, oddly enough, because that was a room full of Lionels, the rate at which it could shoot us with the floor is low until you actually start killing the Lionels, because there are so many particles in the room that it reaches the limit, and until you start clearing that, the floor statues can't shoot as fast as they normally would be.
The beauty of lag.
Making it work to your advantage is usually a helpful thing.
Oh, now Milo's positioned this really well. If he he could have canoned that if he had positioned himself.
This is okay. He's probably just really, really happy that he killed it. Crump, our tracker, is letting us know that Cfalcon has found the floor heart in level 4.
And he also
Or
found
a heart in level 4, at least.
Yes, yeah, no, it was the floor heart. He found one room kind of at the top of the D column that was a Chevy, so at least for now, he's ladder blocked out of at least one room.
Yay! Oh, good job for Milo, taking advantage of half-tile combat, dodging these Lionels pretty well. Just has to kill the last couple. We'll get the door open.
I think for a half second, he was thinking about maybe trying to canana that, but then thought better of it, and that is that a microscope?
I was gonna say it's like so if you've ever played the game, not StarCraft, oh goodness, it's kind of like Terraria, but it's a different view. It looks like an avian bird race character from there. I like the chat saying is level 1, so that also works.
It's a backwards one. I can kind of see that. It's like a
Yes,
backwards one.
Starbound! Hey, another Patra guarding a key and our item. Maybe. It could just be art.
Survey set. Okay, it's the other boomerang.
No, that's the better banana. Go get it.
You should be able to tape those two bananas together and get like a platinum boomerang. But
I mean,
that's
the
gonna.
banana. So the blue boomerang gets a bad rap because people will be like, "I missed," and it takes forever to come back. Well, just don't miss. I mean, it reaches the entire distance of the screen. So what if you need to stun something that's all the way on the other side of the room, and it's a lot safer to do it with a boomerang? Just get good is not what I said. I said don't miss.
Well, or the other thing you could do is just not shoot it to the far side of the room. If you're on the left side of the room, shoot it to the left, or shoot it up or down, and then it won't travel as far.
Well, I mean, you know,
That,
it
but
wouldn't
to be
need
fair,
to.
that's
You're
also a
hitting
version
if
of.
you're hitting something right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so here we go. We're going to get another key here in level 1. We're going to continue forward. There's going to be at least one more item in here. I mean, I've seen people make the magic boomerang and the regular boomerang do diagonals, and I can't do that unless I completely miss most of the buttons and I fat finger something. So, good job them.
I can. I just don't think of it often in the moment. Is this our drop? Oh, there's our heart on the floor.
All right, we like these. We are now guaranteed to pick up the white sword, whatever in the heck it happens to be today, if we find it. Meanwhile, Cfalcon is still working through level 4. It's not being very kind, but it looks like he's found kind. Nope, we're still ladder blocked. Well,
Well, we're kind of, sort of. You can get into that room above where he is, but you need to spend a key, and I don't think Cfalcon wants to do it just yet.
That's a hard ask this early in the game, but it looks like we probably are gonna see. Is he gonna kill the Patra? Was there ever anything on the floor underneath that Patra?
No, not that I saw. And we have the floor drop already, so the most you could get is the compass, or maybe a key.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and use the key to get into this segment. Oh, game. There's another key. We're fine. Chad is also saying that level 4 looks like their mother-in-law. Hopefully you're not watching this with your mother-in-law.
I'm not sure I would tell your mother-in-law. the level
Like,
4 look
hi,
like her.
Mom, you look like this really randomly shaped thing.
Hey, Mom, I saw you on TV tonight. Oh, really? What was I doing? You don't want to.
Oh, the Patra's the Triforce. Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
that's probably a comeback later. There's a Tringle for Milo. He's thinking about taking it.
Keep going, Milo. It's level 1. You know, it's level 1. There are bound to be a lot of good things. You can just go use another key.
Oh, you have to use both keys. But yeah, the compass right above the. Oh, well, at least you get a key back. But the compass right above the.
Triforce is pretty classic, but he's unfortunately out of bombs. So Milo's going to hope for a bomb drop here. Tim is going to say no. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to get to see the final, at least one more room here in level 1. And then we're ladder blocked from the floor item.
You're going to see exactly one more room.
Yep. I mean, he at least got bombs, and we're leaving with a key, so this is okay. Oh, look who is on the overworld but didn't show up until right about now.
Well, if it isn't our friend, Uncle Wissy.
This is good news for your runners, okay? Because it means that the Dark Knights and the Wizards are in the overworld. Lionels are in the dungeon. You find a wand early, or oh my gosh, look at this screen. Run, Milo, run!
Oh, he just got in there. And did you see what happened to our friend the Orange Wizrobe? He rolled all the way down.
Hey, candle! So early Death Mountain exploration may end up paying off for Cfalcon because that's the first candle store we've seen.
Yeah, and if you're rooting for Cfalcon, you're hoping that's the rare shop too.
Well, I'm not rooting for I'm rooting for chat.
Well, no, yeah, if you're rooting for Cfalcon.
How did we not see Wizrobes when we ran through the screen the first time? Maybe they just never spawned. Because I mean, that was the first time we'd actually I remember seeing a Wizrobe on the overworld.
Same.
I don't remember. Find level 6.
Okay, 6 on DM, and Cfalcon's going to go ahead and dig this. Don't know if this is required or not, or at least he's going to stick his head in and see what's here.
I mean, it makes sense. It's all the way in the middle of nowhere. He hasn't found a lot of dungeons yet. Who knows how long it's going to be until he finds one all the way down on the coast. And there could be something good here. You never know. Milo is going to take that key. He is going back into level 2. I'm hoping he didn't up a save, however, and that's why he went back to the start screen. Because this way, if you end up using that key to get to, well, a whole bunch of nothing in level 2, you can up a retry and get the key back. But if you find something fantastic, then, you know, it's a fair trade. Chad is saying it's the Roadrunner. I actually thought it looked kind of like Earthworm Jim.
I mean, I can see either. I can see the Roadrunner.
Oh, no!
Oh, ladder
We're
block.
ladder blocked. We are hard ladder blocked in level 2. So we know the ladder isn't in level 2.
But that's a feels bad for the runners. Your ladder block. Well, the runners don't entirely know this yet, but you're ladder blocked out of
Milo
level
does.
1 and 2.
And partially in 4.
Oof. Okay, well.
So, ladder for white sword item on a raft spot, and the raft is buried in 8, which is blocked by... How about the bow?
Yeah, it can't be blocked by... The one thing it can't be blocked by is the recorder, because that's on the code.
Well, then Fred would be a little upset that we broke the game again. It'd be fine.
That's not the first time that's happened. But yeah,
No, we're not the pirate sheep. We can't do it more than, like, once a year.
No one can stake one to that. But
yeah, only pirate sheepies can. All right, so good news for Milo is that Milo is kind of headed in the direction of Death Mountain with enough money to be able to partake in that candle store. Milo's gonna find the whiz robes on the forgotten spot. Now, yeah, they did in fact roll down, which is really nice. There's a... Oh, that's so tempting. Oh, segmented! Let's see.
And not huge either. That's not a huge 6.
Yeah, now Milo's gonna find a cheap key store. He's gonna go ahead and buy the key. I appreciate this idea because you're about to do a bunch of exploration on Death Mountain. Who knows if you're gonna find money or nothing but door repairs. So what do we think? I'm getting like the impression of this is like an elk who's majestically throwing up his head, and that's like we could only see the weird side profile of his antler on top with his head.
Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this one for a minute. I want to say that's like a what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a fire pit in the bottom left, and then someone's throwing a log into it.
Oh, okay, I like that too. So that's the best part about the Name That Shape game. There is no wrong answer. We're gonna find another medium secret here on East Death Mountain for Milo on the transition screen. Now, oh, this is good. Milo's heading left. One more go. No, Milo, go left. He's got to get around the whiz rope. He's gonna get some more bombs. If he goes to the Armos and then goes north, that's where the candle store is. Let's see. We have a call in chat that it's a dog or cat sitting or waiting for a pet, and the floaty bit is the person's hand. I also greatly appreciate that one.
Okay, I can kind of see that. Oh, good. Yeah. Milo is going to go north, and if he bombs here...
Candle. It's Ken. I think this is the only candle store that we have, in fact, seen, and that may be our cheap bait, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, that I don't know. That's a good price for a candle, and Falcon has just found the floor heart in level 6. Unfortunately, it's in a moat room, so he can't retrieve it.
Okay, well, we'll get that later, I guess.
We're gonna have to get everything later. Where is this ladder?
So I'm telling you, white sword item on a raft spot, blocked by something, blocked by the bow, deep in 8. And Milo is going to join Cfalcon here in level 6. Now, let's see. Milo has one less key than Cfalcon, but we've seen a few key drops here in level 6. If we can find the transport staircase, that would be really nice.
And unfortunately, it's not this screen that Milo's on. Cfalcon already cleared this, and it was
look, high five.
Nothing.
Yeah, but apparently there are rooms to the left of here, and that's where our Triforce is. All right, Cfalcon, I think, is working up a count. This is a transport. It's, I guess, not the one that goes to the segment. Now, Milo's not going to know that we're actually segmented until he finds the map.
Falcon's right now. There.
Oh, look, there's a room we can't go. That's another room we can't get into at the moment. That sadly did not push for Cfalcon. Now, is he going to take... Oh, we're going to have to use a key and work our way around to get into the Triforce room, unfortunately. Wonder if it's a right side stair. Alright, Milo is going to end up taking the transport staircase. There's another staircase here in 6. Now, because it is segmented, there will be 2 sets of transport stairs. So this could just be another transport stair, or it could be the item in 6. Milo's going to kind of do some exploration of this segment. We're going to find the bait block, which leads to nothing.
Good job, buddy. You didn't do anything. Congratulations.
He's on our side.
Yeah, I like it.
He's on our side this time. It's fine.
Oh, interesting. So both transports take you to that segment.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because, you know, we're such a small 6 that they're really... It's going to be interesting, and I think you can even get there from the other transport stairs. So it's not a required, like, go take this to get to that one to take this one. It's not like, you know, a chain effect.
Yeah, but I think you may be right. Cfalcon may be thinking what you're thinking, that this may be a right side stair item. It is. It's our
Yay,
item.
there we go. There's our item. It's the bow.
Well, that's fairly necessary, isn't it? So hopefully Milo sticks around long enough to dig that. He's getting enough keys to be able to do that. And if he's thorough, and I expect he is, then he can grab that. But Falcon's going to be out of here first with the Triforce in level 6.
Oh, yeah, but Cfalcon got here a little bit earlier. Cfalcon still hasn't seen one. He hasn't seen the fact that we are key and ladder blocked at least in level 2. So it's going to be a while.
We're ladder blocked in everything at this point.
At this point, yeah, we've got a lot of places that are just kind of being problematic. But all right, Milo's got the keys. He's going to actually find this in a funky way that's going to save him a little bit of time because he took the transport to this other room. So, like, he doesn't have to waste a bomb. I don't know if we're going to use... Oh, he's going to use the key. No, Milo, go the other way. I was hoping oh my god, that Wizrobe screen.
That was just mean. I see what he's trying to do. He thinks he can bomb in here from the right.
Yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, he can't.
Yeah, because it's a right side stair. But this is where that little part of your brain is going off saying, hey, I wonder why I couldn't bomb in there. Is it Zelda's room? Is it a right side stair? Though, to be fair, level 6 is not usually one of the rooms that is included in that. And we find level 9 on Cfalcon's side.
How many is it? 6. Okay.
All right, I'm good with 6, especially since there's a lot of stuff we haven't been able to find. Now, Milo not being able to bomb north from this Gleeok room should hopefully send him back in the direction of that single key door. All right, so we're going to need 6 Triforces. Where do we decide to get those from?
Oh, well, I mean, you're already in 6, so, you know, obviously Falcon's already made that decision. There's a heart for Falcon here in the forest.
Careful, Milo. Good job, Milo.
Nice work, he got it.
Now, is he going to continue trying to go around because it's our start screen, or is he just going to go find the happy news that he's going to spend far less time in this level 6 than Cfalcon did?
Well, I hope he's about to make the right decision and not go back in that transport.
We'll see. There wasn't a lot left in that segment that he hadn't seen, so it looks like Milo's about to get his bow and his Triforce. Now, you check the stair first. Bomb purchase for Cfalcon. Now, this is kind of an interesting point for Milo. He has enough money right now to be able to buy arrows, but have we seen an arrow shop?
One thing I don't think we've seen yet. I think we've seen one of the 2 bait shops. But yeah, I don't think we've seen an arrow shop, and that may be where the other bait shop is.
All right, so Cfalcon's going to get around to finding level 2, because unfortunately Cfalcon did not have bombs while he was over here. What Cfalcon doesn't know yet is this is a incredibly linear level 2. You're going to get first blocked by a key door, walk through it, and find out that you're going to need a ladder to go any further in level 2. Oh my gosh, these screens are great.
Oh, speaking of great,
I would almost
prices.
Yeah, I would almost buy one of those. Like, if I'm Milo, I might want arrows. You've got enough money if you find the arrow shop to be able to buy arrows. That's what I would almost want.
I'm normally a
Milo's
big
doing a good job
proponent
of
of
skirting these blue wizards, by the way.
yeah, I'm normally a big proponent of buying arrows. Well, now that you have a little more money, you can do both.
Yay! Like the little cute kid in the cartoon with the tacos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
porque no los dos?
Porque no los dos. Ta-da! We're ladder blocked in level 2, and Cfalcon's gonna go. Ugh, thanks, game.
Milo maybe setting up a count here if he can? No, he's just clearing it out. Oh, he doesn't want to bomb that. Is that where 9
Yeah,
were?
I think he's setting up. Oh, I think he's got a count going, but that wizrobe on that staircase is gonna make this kind of hard. Good job, Milo.
Wow, very nicely done.
Yeah, for
Okay.
somebody who has just started playing the randomizer pretty recently, Milo has been doing an amazing job. He's gonna get the wonderful news that we only need 6 Triforces. So let's see, still outstanding right now, levels 3, 5, 7, 8, and the white sword, we don't really know.
Your dream of the white sword ladder being buried somewhere we can't get to is very much alive.
I mean, it's fun for us. It's not great for the runners. So
Oh, I
Milo's gonna
didn't.
up a save, go back to start, and start burning down the forest. Looks like Cfalcon's about to kind of do the same thing. He found some decent money.
Look, I didn't want to do any work tonight after we get done with this race anyway. So we can be here a while. That's fine.
I mean, you know, the best part about my job is I can't really take it home with me.
That is well. I mean, you can take the results of it home with you, but
Well,
yeah.
I usually take that to my face. Hey, there's the white sword ladder. It's just under a burn bush.
Okay, so a lower degree of difficulty, but still a white sword ladder that gets you into pretty much everything. It's still pretty
Yes.
fun.
Yes, and Milo is on the path to be able to find it as well, I believe, because that's one of the burn bushes in this forest area that he's heading to if the wizrobes. Oh my gosh, Milo, get out of there. Do not kill him.
I see what he's trying. I know what he
Look
wants to do.
at
He wants to
this!
thin
This
this
is such a
down.
bad scream!
He wants to thin it down to 1 or 2, so when he
Oh, run,
can get
Milo,
through there.
run!
But,
Oh,
ugh.
any roads. Any roads. Woohoo! Okay, Candle Row. We're okay with that.
He's the end.
Okay, there's the white sword ladder for Milo. He's gonna up a save. He's going for the recorder.
And well, half the raft dream is dead.
It's okay. I mean, we just found the white sword. We just found the white sword ladder, so at least part of that was fine. Now, I like the fact that Milo is going back immediately to get the recorder, because Milo will have to do far less backtracking. If you have the recorder, if you have the candle, I mean, you may still have to go explore power bracelet spots and things like that, but you've got half of your your Hyrule exploration kit in your backpack right now.
Yeah, and we have all been guilty at one time or another. Cfalcon's going to get another big secret here of marking in your tracker that you totally went and picked up that coast item, and then you go in your inventory like, where's my coast item? Oh wait, I never actually picked it up.
Oh, the blue wizard firing squad is going to take down Cfalcon. Now, I like the fact that Milo is going directly back into level 2. You have bow, you've now got the ladder, you've got a decent amount of keys. You know that this is ladder blocked and you can get about halfway through it.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's ridiculously linear, it is, compared to everything else you have to dig, it's probably comparatively smaller. So, you know there's an item in here waiting for you, might as well go get it.
All right, here we go. Milo's gonna cross this lovely and wonderful Chevy room and find the Triforce, which we do want. If you have a choice, you're gonna dig the smallest things you can possibly dig. Cfalcon is gonna return to level 2 now that he has his ladder as well. Gosh, this is just so linear.
Doesn't give you a whole lot of choices in terms of routing, does it? Oh, and I like the
No,
idea.
it's like you're going up and then you're hanging a left and just keep going.
Yeah.
Now, I like that Milo is skipping the Gleeok.
I don't blame him one bit. You save that for last. I thought
Oh,
Falcon was going to try to get a bomb force off of those Zols, but I think he was just interested in getting rid of them quickly.
Maybe just try to get them the heck out of the way. If Milo's lucky, he'll get one here. Maybe? Game? Bueller? No, but we're gonna get a key. I mean, if you can come out of level 3 with a bunch of keys, that's also pretty useful.
Milo needs to be real careful
Right.
here. He's down to have a heart.
Okay, don't hug the bats, Milo. Meanwhile, Cfalcon is only a couple of rooms. Oh, jeez. A couple of rooms behind. Stand in the middle of the. Oh, well, it's okay. Cfalcon is now slightly ahead of Milo for progress in level 2, but hopefully he'll be back up there relatively quickly. Cfalcon is, oddly enough, Cfalcon is playing on hardware, and this room still has an inordinate amount of lag for him as well.
Yeah, sometimes you think that lag will help you. This might not be one of those times.
Well, I mean, on hardware, it's far more rare to have that amount of lag. As Cfalcon's also going to get a bomb drop. Milo's like, I don't need to clear this. Oh, maybe for bombs.
You know, I think maybe he wants some. Yeah, there we go. He's got some added health.
I mean, we already know that Milo keeps account, so, you know, hopefully he's got that going. There's a red candle. You take it. There you go. Take it off the floor. Go back and get your Triforce. I thought for a minute he was gonna leave without the Triforce. I'm like, trust me, it's probably faster just to walk back.
So, our ladder was blocked by a burn bush. So you had to buy the blue candle in order to get the red candle.
I mean, that's just how it goes. Very true. Milo is going to enter the room that's going to have the red candle. Now, the red candle in a room exactly like this, as Milo gets a nice bomb drop, is the reason you pick it up in dungeons, is because you can herd all of those guys together using the red candle. And since the Wizrobes and the darkness are in the overworld, that red candle is going to get you a lot of use in these dungeons until you can find a better damage upgrade.
Very, very true. Yeah, no, lots of enemies you can just pin in a corner and just spam that fire and just let them kill themselves.
Oh,
Gibdos, Grias.
Pancakes. Burn all the pancakes.
Oh, all of them.
I used to have a roommate who really, really, really liked burnt pancakes. Like, to the point where the Teflon was starting to burn off of the pan. As Milo Minderbinder is going to get his Triforce at a level 2, the red candle, he's on his way. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite thing, and it smelled terrible, but she liked it. Now, Milo is going to whistle down to 1. I think we're going to see him going after that last item in there. Well, that's 6, but now we're going to go to 1. Cfalcon, meanwhile, is going to pick up exploration in East Death Mountain after trying out some of the spots. Now, I like this for Milo because there's an item in here. You've only got, I think it's 2 rooms by the time he gets back into that ladder-blocked room all the way at the top of the bird head. He's only got 2 rooms for the last remaining floor drop, and if it's anything amazing, like a wand, a white sword, silvers, anything required, it would just kind of make life a lot easier. Cfalcon is going to take the anti-roads and head back in the direction of... I don't think... He's seen 4, right? Yeah, he saw 4.
Yes,
he was the one who was in 4. Milo hasn't found it yet. Alright, here comes the ladder block. That was slightly unfortunate. Careful of the traps.
Do we need to... Well, we might have to spend a key.
Oh no! Milo's got to be patient here. He's got to be patient. It'll be okay. Alright, Cfalcon's going to go back into level 4. We are still missing the Triforce and some items in there. Oh, good job, Milo.
Nicely done. I would have done the candle strat, and he's going to get rewarded with a pack of hot dogs.
I mean, there's still 1 raft spot that could be useful.
Well, I mean, let's modify the dream you had. What if that 1 spot that's remaining? Ooh.
Hey, look what we found.
What did I do?
It's level 7 on our start screen.
Oh, hey.
Because Milo finished in level 1. K-Tap's already mad at us about the raft, by the way. Hi, K-Tap.
Sorry.
I mean, one of them is perfectly useless. There's the Triforce in level 4 for Cfalcon. He took advantage of the fact that he came back in for full health. with full health to take down the Patra while he had that opportunity, or relatively high health. Milo is going to go ahead and save the room with just one enemy remaining so that he can maybe continue on with more than heart.
That's one of those strategies you pick up after playing the game for a while. He's, as you mentioned before, Milo has taken to adopting a lot of these advanced strats really quickly, which is that's how you get into the bracket stages here.
In your very first tournament, no less.
Absolutely. I should mention the seeding. So Cfalcon is our overall number 6 seed in the tournament. And Milo is, I believe, number 59. So the winner of this race will play the winner of the match between Pirate Sheep and, give me just a second.
It's sadly no longer Thirwolf, though, because I was looking forward to Sheep versus Wolf. Now, Milo's putting that red candle to really good use to go ahead and clear a majority of this bubble room, and now he's going to use sword beams to take down the bunny. With 5 keys, he won't have the ability to command a key for a while. And Smile of Fires is saying it's Pirate Sheep versus Dragon Dark.
Dragon
That
Dark,
should be
yeah.
a really good race, actually. Dragon Dark is another one of our runners that kind of only comes back for tournament season, so it's been really nice to see everybody come back.
It really has 92 people entered this tournament, a combination of folks we hadn't seen in a while, regulars, and new players. And I'd say this field is one of the deepest we've ever seen.
We're ladder blocked to the top of 4 again. So to answer a question in chat, they just play one game. So in the first 2 rounds, I believe, of brackets, we're going to play just one game. Then it goes to a best of 3, and then it moves forward to a best of 5. And here's the one that's the any road. There's a heart and a staircase in 4 for Cfalcon, so 4 has the coast heart.
Okay, so
And to answer a question in chat, no, this is actually the first match in brackets. There was just a misalignment of the brackets when we originally did them.
Yeah, it was it involved basically one player switching spots with another and some seating getting moved around a little bit.
Yeah.
So we were able to get that corrected pretty much right after the reveal last night. So all is good.
Oh, Cfalcon's not whistling for 7. Now, Milo took that Triforce out of 7. I don't believe we saw any of the items in 7, and now we are running away.
Okay, now he can whistle because he needed to pick it up first. And
Oh yeah, I forgot. All right, so he's about to find that he can't whistle on this screen. He's gonna find level 7.
Milo, meanwhile, clearing the screen. He must have been trying to get a bomb drop. Maybe he must have digging DM on his mind.
I want to finish it. Oh, I was about to say I thought he did the jump there for a moment. As we're gonna find 29 more rupees. I still want to see an arrow store.
Yeah, I mean the only parts of the map really we haven't dug are kind of by vanilla start. The dead woods and the grave. So there's a lot of open spots still in the overworld, but yeah, I'm starting to get a little nervous because I have the bow at 37 minutes and I don't have the ability to use it, and I'm still on wood sword.
Here comes another heart pickup for Milo. Now, if he goes north, he's going to find level 4 at vanilla level 1. If he goes south, we're going to see some new stuffish. Maybe. We'll see. It could just be a bunch of empty caves.
But you're right, an arrow store would do a lot of good just in terms of a damage upgrade for our runners. Here's a cave for Milo. Survey said, no, it's a...
Nah, he's just stealing our money. He's a jerk. Alright, here we go. Another burn bush. It is probably another jerk face. Yep. I mean, we finally have money, so of course they're going to take it. And then give us a tiny fraction of it back. That's so kind.
You'd think the guys would next door to each other would talk to each other saying, hey, I want money. Hey, I have money to give you. You'd think they could just work this out amongst
They're supposed to give it to us as Milo dodges those blue whiz ropes pretty well and finds the magical sword cave. It's very appropriately guarded today, let me tell you. Ooh, nope, no jump. It's always fun entering a Wizrobe screen either from the left or the right because they're going to be flying directly at you.
Yeah, and and then you just have to pray. All right, maybe if I hold really, really still, maybe they won't see me.
Ah, we're gonna get a raft check. Raft check, raft check.
All right, K-Tab, if you're still in the chat, here is the answer to all your questions.
Nope, it's just money today. It's a lot of money
It's our
compared
last
to everything
question.
else we've been getting, but it is not useful today. I mean, I still want the money. Now, if I come across a blue ring store, I think I'd be buying myself some jewelry. Oh, except for we're gonna hit some more door repairs.
So the thing with this flag set, it seems like a lot of our runners buy, coming into this flag set, I would have thought that people would have been saving money for to buy door repairs and bomb upgrades, but I seem to see, or at least maybe it's just individual bias. I seem to see more people than I would have thought at the beginning of this taking advantage of the opportunity to buy a blue ring.
I mean, if you're given the money, that much money, and you find a blue ring store, then it's kind of silly to just let the people steal the money.
Yeah, no, very true.
All right, so what we're really want Milo to be able to find before all these door repair people steal all of this money, we would love to find an arrow shop somewhere. Or, even just another cheap key store, though he's got 5, so I don't think he's going to be buying that.
And to your point earlier, he's got 220 rupees. I'd buy a potion there. What else?
Yeah, oh,
Right
arrow
there.
store! Yeah, okay, we're getting close.
Okay, we have the cheap dollar store arrows, but we don't care at this point because those are arrows.
Yes, they're arrows, and they work against most of the enemies that happen to be in our dungeons right now. Milo's about to buy arrows. There you go, Milo. Alright, so we're still missing levels 3, 5, and 8. We found the white sword item. And chat's telling us that we apparently missed him already buying a potion. In which case, I will say, sorry, Milo, good job.
Okay. Always good to have, especially when you're on Green Tunic, because like you said, with Wizrobes on the overworld, you get them on the wrong screen, they can pin you in one spot and just beam the heck out of you.
Yeah, this is always a fun screen to recorder, by the way. If you're standing in that bottom row, hey, okay, so all the arrow stores were living in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. Which does mean I think that the candle store was our rare store today.
Ooh, that's kind of mean.
Yeah,
but yeah, I
it's
guess
nice
it makes
that both
sense.
of the runners found it. Hey, hints.
Is that our first hint cave?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Well, we're gonna need the book if we're gonna understand those, and we have no idea where the book is at this point.
And yeah, they are definitely very expensive hints, as level 5 is under vanilla level 6, so alright, sure. So now we're just missing levels 3 and 8. And this is kind of where, so we can kind of metagame a little bit, alright? So Milo already has the Triforces at a level 1 and 7. Cfalcon, I think he died before he actually, unfortunately, got onto the screen where level 1 is located. Do you take this Triforce and GTFO?
I am very tempted to, but like you said, there are spots I haven't seen, and the good news is with the recorder, you can always come back here once you get this Triforce. I understand wanting to maybe peek a couple of rooms. It looks like we're
I
gonna get
think
some
Milo's... Oh, bomb upgrade! I think Milo's taking it, and he may make the gamble that those silvers are going to be in level 9. Because at this point, if he finds... He hasn't seen... So Milo has seen 9. He knows that he only needs 6 Triforces. Milo has found 6 and 7. We haven't seen the item out of 7. We got the bow out of level 6. You need 1 more Triforce. You're looking for levels 3, 4, and 8. I think you take it and run as Cfalcon finds the red ring past the Triforce. He burnt my ring in level 5.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's a significant defensive advantage for Cfalcon, so he can chip and dip now. He's gonna
Oh,
get the
very true.
course here.
Yeah, he's got to unfortunately clear this room again. Now, he also picked up that bomb upgrade, which is not terrible at +4 bombs.
Very true, and that can be very beneficial in, oh, I don't know, level 9, which can be monstrous.
Well, it can, but it's not going to have whiz robes or darkness in it. As Milo finds level 8.
Oh, and now to your point, if you're Milo, you dig this. On the one hand, it's huge. On the other hand, it's got 2 items in it.
You take the Triforce as soon as you find it and quite possibly go into level 9. It's even more red now after heating it up. Alright, fine McMonkey. We're just making it really shiny, and yes, this is definitely a grape jelly level 8. Now, Cfalcon is heading in that direction as well, so he is going to find level 8. But yeah, I get the feeling that Milo, he finds the Triforce in the next couple of rooms. I think he's making the gamble. I think he's making the gamble of, I'm going into level 9.
He definitely knows
arrows
where
are
it
good
is.
here.
Okay. Oh, wow. I'll talk about a slightly different color of jelly in Cfalcon's side.
Oh yeah, this is, let's see. This is like I made wine jelly to go with cheese.
A more sophisticated palate. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the pale, muted color that you get when you, like, ferment grapes. I like the fact that Milo got the heck out of the middle of the room there because the Triforce would have spawned where that rupee did. So maybe this shows he's going to dig a little bit of level 8. And chat's telling us it's a Goomba. Before or after we stomped on it?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's after stomping. Otherwise, I think the edges would be a little better defined.
During mid-stomp. Okay, I like this guy. Good answer.
We were just talking about grapes, so yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Oh yeah, I think this is good. Oh, dude, our vires are really squishy. It's a Goomba walking like an Egyptian. Okay.
All right, that sure.
Art.
Okay, that's good for Milo. Now he knows both items. Well, actually, he doesn't 100% know that. He has not been to 4 yet, so he hasn't seen the double hearts there.
And I mean, this enemy set, this is fairly tame. These Dodongos are slightly annoying, but you know, this is okay. Apparently, we're fermenting Goombas now. Is somebody taking cooking lessons from Alsoa?
Maybe. I don't know.
One of the first food conversations I ever had with Alsoa while doing commentary was about he was going to make macaroni or potato salad, and for some reason he was going to ferment the cheese, and and then it somehow turned into a radiated cheese. So yeah, don't take cooking lessons from the bird. And then he wanted to put mint in oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, which, don't get me wrong, if you like mint, that actually does sound fairly decent. But yeah, don't put mint in things.
Yeah, not everybody likes mint is the problem.
Look at all these keys that we're getting, though. This is fantastic. K-Tap, however, is outdoing us all in making salmon for dinner.
Ooh, yeah, I'd much rather have that than what we ended up having for dinner tonight.
Well, what did you guys have for dinner?
We punted and we just ordered pizza, and it was eh.
I mean, I like pizza. I don't get to eat it all that often, but I like pizza. I made a pork shoulder in the Instapot the other day, and I took that, added some mushrooms and cheese, and made like a grilled mushroom cheese pork shoulder sandwich.
Yeah, that sounds way better than anything we were gonna do here tonight.
Yay! Alright, meanwhile, we're gonna find a transport stair down to this little, it's what's left of the Goomba's one foot. It's his left foot. This is funny. Ooh, another potential item room. And homemade barbecue chicken for Crump, which sounds delicious.
Oh man, yeah, that is literally in my name. So yeah, I am in favor of that.
Now we're gonna find. Oh, this is an interesting room here in 8 for Milo. Gonna get another key. He's gonna see if he can bomb out, and he is able to. All right, so this would, I think, have to be an item of some form.
Yes. We have not seen this rune. That key door's probably holding that up, and there's silvers.
Whoa, Cfalcon's about to take the staircase that leads him to silvers. Kind of, if he continues along the same path as Milo, because you got to work your way out of the left foot and into the main body of the dungeon. So yeah, now for sure, Milo Minderbinder is going to be getting the Triforce and heading into level 9.
Absolutely. So the silvers were hiding in kind of the hip bone of the Goomba. If
Goombas have hips?
Yeah, I don't know, but if they do, that's where it was.
Okay, I'm fine with this.
Chat, do Goombas have hips? Somebody Google that.
No. Now we're talking about, biology and Goombas. And dude, I totally would eat, let's see, Bommy made a fresh homemade yellow curry, which sounds delicious, and someone else had a Sonic chili and cheese footlong with chili cheese tots, and I'm telling you right now, that is, used to be one of my total, favorite stress foods ever. Alright, here comes the silver arrows for Cfalcon. Now, Milo is still looking for the Triforce. Alright, Kilthergy is saying that they waddle, so they must have hips, so okay, sure.
I think we're talking about fermented grapes and Goomba physiology. Yeah,
Yay!
This is exactly what you tuned in for, folks.
And yeah, we kind of have touched upon the fact that for a relative newcomer to the scene, Milo has definitely been on fire this entire tournament. Now, Milo's going to find the book. He's going to go ahead and pick it up. This will give you hints when you enter level 9.
And that can potentially be a huge time save for Milo once he gets into level 9, which will be ideally very shortly, if he can find this Triforce, which is plenty hard to get.
Yeah, it's gotta be here somewhere. Like, it exists. Alright, here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Triforce? Compass? No, another key door.
Ooh, what if it's in the hat of the Goomba?
I mean, we're headed back that direction now. It's going to be unfortunate that that transport staircase, while it did take us to the silvers, might be required to get back into that section, but we're going to find a bomb wall with a manhandla. Milo's going to take it out, get access to these top couple of rooms. There's the compass! Oh, it's that room we couldn't bomb into.
Well, now how do you get into... Oh, if you can't bomb in from the left, you have to be able to bomb in from below then.
Yeah, and Milo knows that, so he's headed in that direction. Cfalcon is also going to find the book. Now, this is a really hard bomb wall to try and find without, getting that compass. Because you walk by this, you wouldn't be concerned until you find it. Like, find the compass telling you have to go back. Now let's just hope it's not Dodongos, or we're gonna cry a little bit. Grabby hands. Okay, sure.
Just the wall masters. But yeah, that was the risk with Milo spending that last bomb to bomb into that room.
Don't shoot the clock.
Ooh, good. Yeah, that's a long walk back if you end up trapping yourself in that room.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. So now Milo Minderbinder with his 6 Triforces, because he dug one out of level 7 and already took one out of level 1, is headed a couple of screens north of the level 6 in Death Mountain to enter level 9. This is level 1, by the way. There's the Triforce pickup for Cfalcon. So BBQ, what are we looking for in level 9?
Well, we are looking for 2 things exactly. One is the location of our friend and your friend and mine, Ganon. Ganon is a noisy boy.
Friend?
Well, he's got to be somebody's friend, right?
Are we sure?
Maybe friend in exclamation points.
Friend in quotation marks?
Yeah, that's quotation marks. Those things.
All right, so
here we go.
It's worth noting that Milo is also entering level 9 without bombs.
Yeah, and if he was going to delay entering, that would be the one thing you would want to do, is go spend a little money. You have the money to go buy a couple bomb packs. It's a bit of a risky proposition to come in here without bombs, but maybe you feel like you have to do this because you're up against the number 6 seed overall in the tournament.
Look, level 3 exists.
Okay, at the Grave Potion Shop.
Yeah. All right, so Milo has found his first set of transport staircases. But yeah, what are we looking for? Did we already ask about the roar in the door and Ganon's really loud and all that?
Yeah, so Ganon is a grumpy boy. There's a bomb pack for Milo. That is much needed. And hi, Zelda.
Hi, Zelda.
Well, we found the second thing, which is the location of the kidnap. She is in a room whose shutter door will not open, like that one
She's
just
in
did
a.
there.
Oh, you can't get in there from that any other way on that side. That is, you have to take the staircase.
Oh, it's a magic stare to her. So now we're looking for the location of Ganon. Ganon's a noisy boy, so we will be able to hear him if we are one room adjacent to him, north, south, east, or west, and clear out the room, and we can still hear his roar.
All right, so Milo, with a visible door to the north, is going to choose to postpone taking that transport staircase. Now, I have gone ahead and boosted my audio. Chat's saying that, of course, Ganon's everybody's friend because he tries to hug everyone. And that'd be all the more reason why I wouldn't want to be friends with Ganon.
Yeah, he's a little touchy-feely sometimes, and that can hurt in all the wrong ways. He deals 4 hearts of damage if you don't have a ring at your disposal, if you take a hug from him.
Alright, we're gonna find another Manhandla. There's the Triforce pickup for Cfalcon out of level 3. Now he's only a couple of screens away from level 9. He does have a red ring.
He's fluting. Where is he fluting to? 6,
6,
perhaps?
because 6 is, well, we're gonna accidentally take a pit stop at 5. And now he's gonna flute to 6. Because this is the same thing Milo did, is because level 6 is 1 screen south, 1 screen to the left of level 9. Now, it is worth noting that Milo does not have a red ring. He has substantially less health. And he doesn't have a bomb pack, not a bomb pack, a bomb upgrade like Cfalcon does. He does, however, have a potion.
Unfortunately for Milo, these transport staircases are just kind of taking him back where he was to begin with. So, not getting the information or coverage he was hoping for.
Yeah, chat letting Mr. Dunlow in chat letting us know that there was a 2-minute and 33-second gap between our 2 runners entering level 9.
This is still definitely anybody's race.
Oh yeah, 9 could definitely do 9 things. So at least we finally have some new air. Oh, Cfalcon didn't take that staircase. That may be the one that leads up to where Zelda is. Alright, Milo, meanwhile, found a little bit of new ground. Likes have our compass, but we've already found Zelda, so while we appreciate that, it's old news.
Ironically enough, that's information that Cfalcon would like to have, but unfortunately he doesn't have it yet.
To answer a question in chat, so Milo is pretty much focusing on taking staircases and only taking a path when he's got the visible doors, and he's kind of sticking with straight lines at the moment. So Milo's doing a really good job of getting coverage of the middle of this big level 9. He's gonna go see if maybe Zelda is over a couple of rooms towards Zelda. Ganon is near Zelda. He's gonna walk over, go, okay, I can't hear him, I'm gonna go the other way with his 10 keys.
Yeah, you might as well start opening key doors right now. And somebody alert Jess and Tracy, because level 9 is Iowa.
There we go. And like, Ganon decided he wanted to pattern this after, oh, hi, Dig Dogger. I don't think we've seen many of them tonight.
I think that might be our first spiky sighting of the night.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen many. We're gonna get a nice bomb pack here for Milo. We do get a bomb wall. Cfalcon is gonna take another transport stair. They're trying to figure out exactly how many rooms there are in this. Oh, level 9. Cfalcon has now ended up in the south part of level 9.
Yeah, chat's telling us 54, so that's a pretty big 9.
Yeah, it's fairly chunky. Alright, Cfalcon is... I don't know if we're hearing Ganon on that side, but they're oddly enough heading in the same relative direction. There's Ganon on Milo's side. Oh man. Oh, he's in a monk room and we don't have a ring.
Oh.
Alright, Milo. We gotta get the stun lock, buddy.
He's setting up shop in this safe corner down here, one tile up above the bottom left corner, and
Yep.
he can take some fireball hits. One thing he can't really take is a couple of Hyrule drivers, but he's getting
Okay, just hold
unlocked
on
right.
to it. Milo Minderbinder in chat's pointing out that unfortunately that wall did not open for Cfalcon. That means that you have to go through the transport staircase and come down from above as Milo gets Ganon down.
And an immediate up A. Milo has the path. He's seen that transport is the magic stair that takes you to the girl.
That is, wow. All right, guys, here we go. Yeah, because I mean, Cfalcon, I think, had found the staircase, but there wasn't really a great reason to check it that early in the game. He had a lot of different paths to go through.
This is the stair here. Pop out here and take a trip up one room, and this door is gonna pop.
All right, that is
And that's
all right,
the
guys.
only way in.
Let's get some GGs in chat for Milo Minderbinder, finishing in first with a time of 1 hour and 17 seconds. As Cfalcon finds the path into Ganon.
Cfalcon very experienced at this fight. Still a difficult fight in a moat room because Ganon just does not like to stay in one place, but he's going to get the stun lock right here. But a sub 61 time in your first bracket race is ridiculously impressive.
Oh yeah, this was seriously an amazing showing from Milo. But again, if you have poked into his, if you watched any of his other races or his streams, he has been making an amazing amount of progress for somebody so new to the randomizer.
Yeah.
Now, Cfalcon still has to find Zelda, and the only way we have seen to get there is through that transport staircase.
And unfortunately, we know that likes guard the compass. We don't know where those guys are. But that's one of the last rooms Cfalcon's going to want to clear to try to find a compass.
All right, guys, Milo should be here in a minute. I have done so many on speed gaming. I was like, oh yeah, the button should be coming in a minute, and my brain just forgot that we were in a channel. Welcome and GG's to Milo.
Thanks very much.
Well done.
I was so nervous at the end there. I feel like I got so lucky. Every gamble just worked out perfectly.
I mean, oddly enough, one of the huge differences in this is that you had the Triforces out of 1, 6, and 7, while Cfalcon had already, he spent a lot of time digging double hearts out of 4. He did a little bit of an extra dig in 5 and did find that red ring, which, you know, made it so that he could just kind of face tank things. But, I mean, your gamble definitely paid off.
Yeah, I knew playing against somebody as good as Cfalcon that I needed to take some risks, and probably the biggest one was starting with 6 in Death Mountain. I was like, I'm just gonna dig this whole thing, like even though normally I wouldn't. But
oddly enough, both you and Cfalcon did, but I think you spent a tiny little bit less time than Cfalcon had.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, so Cfalcon has not found the staircase to get into Zelda because I don't believe he had taken that one that is the apparently only way to get in.
Normally I wouldn't take staircases in 9 with the silvers, but I thought, let me do something different. I need to do things to differentiate myself, to give myself the best chance, so I figured let's just take staircases this time, and that was really lucky.
It really was, and so at the same time you had finally found Ganon, Cfalcon was like 1 or 2 rooms away, and then he went up to the wall and he couldn't bomb. So the weirdest thing was that the path to Ganon, you had to take that transport staircase and work your way down from the top.
Oh, okay.
So again, this is like Gamblematic 3000 totally paying off in this case. So I want to ask, level 8 had the silvers. Were you determined to dig the items out of 8 when you went in there? Or if you had found the Triforce before you found the items, were you going to make the overall gamble of going into 9?
I'm not sure. I was hoping. I think I'd already gotten 5 Triforces. I was missing dungeons 3, 4, and 8, and I really didn't want to find 8, but I did, and I was like, well, I'm not going to clear overworld spots for the other one. Let's do this. And I think if I found the Triforce really early, I would have just dipped and gone to 9. But having cleared a lot of it, I may have stayed in there even if I found the Triforce. I don't know. I both of those would be gambles, trying to dig a huge 8 for silvers versus just going straight to 9. So I'm not sure which I would have done.
Okay, I think that's fair. I mean, again, it was kind of not amusing, but it was kind of ironic that the transport staircase took both of you down into that little tail of level 8, and you guys were like, all right, sure, we're gonna take this. We haven't found the Triforce yet. And then you have to go all the way back up to the top to get the compass to tell you that the Triforce is in, this weird little wing of, I think we decided 8 was a Goomba who was getting stomped on?
Did I ever see the map of 8? I did, yeah, because that's how I knew to bomb where that one spot where the Triforce was.
And you also made the brave call of going into level 9 with absolutely no bombs.
As I was doing that, I was thinking maybe I should have gone and bought some first, but...
there's the stair. Take the stairs, Cfalcon! Sorry.
No, that's all right. I didn't have any ring, and I had full health coming straight out of 8, and I think the nearest bomb shop was back close to start. Actually, I think they were all close to start. I suppose I could have quartered to 2 maybe, but at the point of entering the door, I was like, you know what, just go in and hope. And I think the first Moblin dropped me a bomb.
Room.
So.
Yeah, yep. It was really good. By the way, you're coming down from the screen that would eventually end up having level 9 for you. You're trying to get a bomb force, and you somehow managed to get the bomb force on an orange Wizrobe on the middle of a staircase that was also holding a blue dark nut.
Yeah, I knew passing those 2 screens, I was on 9 for a count, and then couldn't remember what enemies were on that screen, and I moved down to it, saw the orange Wizrobe, and was like, oh crap, get back out of here. And then I was like, well, it'll probably spawn on the stair again, maybe I can use this for the force, and it worked out, so.
Oh, and Cfalcon just now getting the hint that the kidnap awaits in Northwest, and yeah, that Cfalcon's gone ahead and thrown in the towel. But get your GGs in chat for Cfalcon. He put up a great effort. This was a close race all the way through. Cfalcon put up a valiant effort, but just came up a little bit short here.
Yeah, this was definitely a fun one to watch, I have to say. We're going to see if Cfalcon is going to join us for words, and I'm going to pull up the schedule so that we can start going over the rest of tonight's brackets action.
Yeah, so Milo, when you watch this back, I think you'll see that you guys were really, in terms of pacing and in terms of routing, really pretty much stride for stride most of the way through. As we're joined in chat by Cfalcon, GG's Falcon, you played really, really well.
Yo. Milo, congratulations. Congratulations, man. Well played.
Thanks. GG's to you too.
I was gonna try to finish, but I think I mismarked something in 9. I don't know if anyone saw me pause for a second at one point. I had a staircase incorrectly tracked, and I was trying to fix it on the fly, and I think I messed it up even worse. Even while pausing. I think Zelda's staircase blocked in the Northwest, but
She is.
Yeah,
it's,
well,
5 pair that's like 3 rows, columns from, I think, the left of the map. It's 5 pair. You cleared it pretty early on, but you had a bunch of open doors, so there wasn't really a lot of reason to check it.
Yeah, go to the trap room.
Okay, I already closed my tracker. I might not have even marked it as a potential staircase.
I think it was 3 rooms from start. You walk in and there were 2 screens left, and it was right there.
I was in too much of a hurry because in 9 I'm a when I'm not looking for silvers, I just walk everywhere usually. So if something's staircase blocked, it will take me a while maybe to get back to it, even if I do mark all of them. And I'd only taken like 2, so it still probably would have taken me a minute.
The most, I guess, exciting part of this level 9, because Milo did make it there a bit before you did. It was a 2-minute and like 30 some odd second difference. Milo found the staircase path coming from the north to get into Ganon, and had just entered Ganon while you were 2 rooms away trying to bomb into that section, and unfortunately that wall just did not open.
Yeah.
Because the game really liked staircases today, it seemed. Another big difference was that level 1, I think it was a screen, was it next to Blue Wiz Robes down on the coast, and Milo was able to find it, get the Triforce out of it on the first try, and I think you took a death to that just absolutely gross Blue Wiz Robe screen.
Yeah, I didn't get 2 of the coast spots because I just didn't bother approaching it from the other side, and I honestly, I don't know why I didn't go back and try once I found the red ring, but I think it's because I was on the other side of the world at that point, and
yeah, and it's all the way, you know, you guys were on the right side of the map, and then you both take the transport staircase in level 8, get down to the bottom, and end up finding Silver's just sitting in that diamond staircase, and we're all just going, all right, man, this is gonna get spicy. But yeah, GG's. This was, guys, this was an amazing race to watch. Cfalcon, it's been a lot of fun having you back. It's always fun having you back for the tournaments. And unfortunately, this is kind of going to be where the path ends for now. And then hopefully we will see you again next year.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sure anyone who read my foul names tonight knows, though, I don't think the tournament should be the first thing on my mind at this point, so,
Oh no, hopefully tomorrow goes well.
I'm gonna bow out. I'm gonna say this to all the other runners, who are in the tournament, keep me entertained with some great races while I'm taking it easy the next few days, and, hey, I guess at least this time I didn't lose in a round of 16. Sorry.
Good luck with the procedure tomorrow. I know that's not fun, so hope it all goes well.
No, I mean, my mind wasn't really in this race tonight, admittedly, but at the same time, if we didn't play now, I was not sure we were going to really be able to play at all, and I didn't want to hold up the tournament, so...
I mean, fair enough, and hopefully tomorrow goes well, because dental work is never fun.
Yeah, thanks everybody, and I want to make sure before I get out of here, thanks to Z1 Randomizer, Smilefires put on the restream tonight, Crump who was doing the tracking, CD and BBQ, thank you both so much for commentating, and Milo, GG's, and good luck going forward in the bracket.
Thanks again, appreciate it.
All right, Milo, we'll go ahead and ask anything you're really looking forward to for next week.
I'm just happy to be playing. I was not expecting this, so yeah, be fun to get some more games in and do the best I can.
So Rick pointed out just a little while ago, as you finished up the race, that at the current moment, for people who have made bracket predictions, there are only 3 perfect brackets remaining.
Well, it's good I could destroy them on the first race, so that feels wonderful.
I'll actually say thank you very much.
Oh, are you one of the 3?
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, well, I appreciate the faith in me, or misguided though it may be, but thank you.
Hey, you know, you have been playing exceptionally well.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even offended by that. If I had filled out a bracket myself, I have a rule of either I'd have to pick myself to win it all or lose in the first round. So I would have picked losing the first round more likely with how stacked this field is. So it's okay.
I mean, I actually picked myself to lose to Tom J, so which is I'm fairly certain what's going to end up happening. But all right, guys, we have some more Zelda happening. Over on Speed Gaming, already in progress, we have Nick Has a Game taking on Hyo24 at 10 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming 3. We're going to have Zarnex42 taking on the Aline Heffley. And then at 11 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming Prime, we're going to have Chaos Finale taking on Stun.
Those are all fantastic races. And the race that's going on right now, interestingly enough, between Nick and Hyo, the winner of that race gets some obscure streamer named bbq.go. I've never heard of him, but we'll have to see how that turns out.
most definitely. But we want to make sure we thank Smile Fires for doing the restream and setup today, Crump for doing our tracking and keeping us updated in the background, and thanks BBQ. This was a lot of fun.
This was a ton of fun. Thanks for letting me tag along, CD. Big thanks to Smile Fires and Crump for keeping us straight, and to Milo and Cfalcon for putting on a heck of a show. First race out of the gate in brackets, and we get a barn burner like this. I can't wait to see what comes next.
Oh yeah, man, this was a lot of fun. But all right, guys, have a great night, and we will see you next time.